Hello all, how are you? You good? Welcome to another movie review. Do you mind? Spoilers warning, I should just quickly add. So today we're reviewing Avengers Endgame, and if you haven't seen it, and if you are worried about spoilers, go see it. Where have you been? I will say it is one of my best, not the best, the best. It is my favourite, it is the best. We'll get there in the end, Avengers movie. Hands down, brilliant, okay? I love it. That end scene with the funeral, I just watched it again, actually got teary-eyed. And that's the second I knew it was coming as well. It's just it's such an enjoyable movie. It's 3 hours long, and there are bits they could have cut, I'm not going to lie. Okay, there's some scenes that go on for a bit too long, and I'm like, okay, you could cut that down, make it a bit shorter, but it's still an enjoyable watch. I kind of see why they went for a two-parter. It's not because of the story, well, probably, but it's so they can fit all the characters in, because Infinity War has not as many, has a load of the characters that aren't in this movie, if that makes sense. Basically, not all the characters that appear in Infinity War appear as major roles in Endgame, but they appear in Endgame. So the ones that get dusted appeared in Infinity War, the ones that don't, obviously, that's the whole point of the movie. You know what I mean, okay? Hopefully, right? It's a good film, and when, you know, my husband re-arrived when I saw it in the cinema, I actually did that, the flirty giggle, you know, you know. It's just a good movie. Okay, let's try and think of any negatives. I've got to come up with a negative. The length, obviously. It didn't need to be that long. There is one negative, okay, that I have, and I've discussed it with a few friends of mine, because it's a really cheap thing they did, okay? It's only a little thing. And you've got to hear me out when I explain this, alright? Got to hear me out. Listen. Okay, there's a scene in the final battle, right, where they just show, we're all the women superheroes, just show them all, right? Which, okay, I understand why they're doing it, but they're clearly only doing that so then they can not appear sexist. And I'm watching it just going, oh, you've just clearly done that so it would gain attention. And by the way, I don't know if any of you noticed, no one cared. It didn't detract. It was one of those things where I just went, you didn't really need to do that. We know those women superheroes. Thank goodness. I know it's a male dominant series, that I completely get. That's why they did it. It didn't do what you set it out to do, so you didn't need to do it. But you can't go back in time to sort it out. Pun intended. So I'm going to leave the video there. Sorry it was all over the place, but it's a movie review. It's going to be, because I'm trying not to give away too much. I've just summed up a 3-hour movie, but it is a good movie. I will be honest though, actually, Captain America, the way he leaves, was very boring. I get why he left, but it was like this emotional scene where Tony Stark dies, and then, oh yeah, there's an old man Cap who's sat on a bench. It felt like a post-credit scene. That's what it felt like. That's genuinely what that scene, the whole scene, felt like. It felt like a post-credit scene. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you in the next video. Whenever that'll be, I haven't got a clue. Bye!